the wall. Stay away from the wall a little bit and put your derriere, your cheek. Right cheek goes, left cheek goes. Right cheek, left cheek. Not only that, you have to be careful that this stays still. Right? So that your top stays still when you're doing it. Not letting it rotate to get that. If that's the case, then move a little closer. But I really want one cheek and then the other cheek. And it happens because I am straightening and bending the knee. Okay? That's what's going to give you that half moon feeling with your hips. Right? We talked about side movement with the hips, so that was because we did toe heel. Then we added the half moons. Well, that's because of the one that you do against the wall. Okay? And then we talked about how hook in your belly button. And that's lifting and releasing, and lifting and releasing. And that one will happen if you practice the one that we talked about, cheeky. Lift the hip, lift the hip, lift the hip, lift the hip. Okay? Now, lift the belly button, lift the belly button. Think of, now, so I put them all together. I get side, I get half moon, and I get a lift. Lift down, lift down, lift down, lift down. So you move all of them together and you end up, but notice how soft and how controlled I am from the diaphragm up. I don't want to be doing this kind of thing and moving all over. We want to really try to keep your center very still as you do these exercises. Oh, heel. In the Latin books it's called ball flat. Ball flat. You run into a wall, you can't go anywhere, you still are going to get the feeling of ball flat. 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 Not ball flat, ball flat, ball flat, ball flat. Not like it's marching. I want to see a ball flat, ball flat, ball flat. So you're actually putting weight on the ball before you put the heel down. Okay? We also talked about lifting the heels up off the floor. Now that does feel like marching, but as long as I lift the heels up, I'm always going to be pointing down. Always going to be pointing down. I'm not going to be doing this kind of action. Right? I let the toes stay down like there's a magnet in your toe. There's a magnet in the toe, so I'm trying to lift it up, I'm trying to lift it up, it finally gets up. But it gets down to the floor first, and then the foot. There's a magnet on this one too. I'm trying to lift it up, trying to lift it up. I finally lift it up and toe heel. So think of the magnets in your feet and you're dancing on a steel floor. Okay, so you get that feeling of yes. Okay? A lot of different exercises we did. And the last one we talked about was having an elastic band just above the knee area. So as soon as you release a foot, the knee comes in a bit. Now, I don't want you guys doing it like this. I don't want the girls doing it like this, like it looks like you have to go to the washroom. Okay? But it's just a matter of I need the knee to slightly move inwards as you lift or take weight off it. That also will produce one other thing, and that is you will use what we call the inside of the foot. If I put the foot down and my knees across, it's the inside of the big toe, and it rolls to the flat. When I lift it up, the big toe is the one that's there last. So I go in, out, or in, flat. I don't want to go in, flat, in, flat, in, flat. And after a while, you'll find that a lot of it will come, this looks really good, from the ankle. It's the ankle that's doing it, right? more than the foot. I feel it's the ankle and the knee. And I think that's a lot of information, guys. We've got a lot of exercises to do, right? And of course, always think of holding that core very still, like it cannot move. And a good way to practice it is put your hands like this, and if you see your hands moving, we got a problem. Or if they're moving the same way, we got a problem. Or if they're moving up or down, try to keep them still, and that is also will help you keep the inside. Okay? Very good.